Hi guys, welcome back to the Heel Project. This is going to be our first ever gameplay of American Truck Simulator. I've played this game a lot, but this is the first time I've ever actually recorded it. I've had a few issues leading up to this, but it's all good now. So we're ready to go. We are right at the start of the game. We're actually in Seattle, and we're delivering across the other side of Seattle in the very first job. So let's get going. Now you'll see that I don't play with mirrors, except from using the right stick on my Xbox controller. I play with an Xbox controller because I cannot afford a steering wheel as it is right now. But in the future, that is something I plan on doing and having. Because anybody that plays this will know that this game is certainly not one to be playing on a keyboard. This game's not very good on a keyboard, but this game is absolutely glorious to play. It's probably the most addictive game I've ever played. And that's a lot because I've played a fair few games over the year. I probably should have stopped there at the stop junction. You'll see a lot of that. I'm not the best driver. I'm not a truck driver. I'm not American, so I don't know all the rules. But I hope you enjoy the journey with me. Now, I don't know if I'm supposed to be stopping here. I'm assuming so, watching for the red lights. So you'll have to bear with me on this one. And we're away. He says, slowly. Come on! And we're still green light. Don't forget to indicate. And red light. And green light. So this should be quite a little journey. In fact, you can see it on the mini-map. That is quite a short journey. Just to get yourself going in the game. Just to get used to the controls. You will see that once we get here, I am not... Oh, wow. No, I would say I'm adequate at reversing. But once you get the double trailers, nah, count me out. Which I assume, yeah, this is a single trailer. But once we get the double trailers, I will be in a lot of trouble, and you may even see me skip some. Looking at this, though, that's a long way away from this point. So I'm going to have to locate where on earth I'm meant to be going first. Oh, I see it over there. So, let's stick down the right-hand side. Good morning. Hello. Hello. How are we? At the docks. Not a care in the world. Let's whip it round. Bit of whippage. Where are we then? Ah! I'm assuming that gap's not... Can I make that? Shall I make that? Hey, why not? Bit of fun. If I don't make it, then we get stuck. Like that. Yeah, that was a bit ambitious. We'll back this one out. Back this one. Although I can't really move away from this wall very well. So straight off the bat, we're stuck. Can I get through here? Of course I can. He says whilst hitting something. The irony is, of this game, you can try the silly little positions. I once got myself stuck for 20 minutes, stuck behind a garage in this game. I eventually forced my way out by sheer force of acceleration, breaking the game, and it eventually let me have it. There we are. So that's the first one done. So of course we're at the start of the game, so we haven't got a truck for ourselves. So I'm going to have to locate a quick job and move on from there. What's my damn game loads? Bang! This is your headquarters. It's a pretty basic garage. It may not be much, but it's a start. Unfortunately, haven't got anything to park there yet, so there are no trucks in sight. Yeah, boring. Move on. Get on with the bloody game. Quick job. Now, we can go from Seattle to. We've started off with two names that I cannot pronounce, and I'm not even going to try. All I know is that they're in the state of Washington. But what do we fancy? That's a decent journey. Do I fancy a bit of a short one to begin? What are we talking for a short one? That's Vancouver in Washington? Bellingham. That's north. Possibility. Oh, there's Bellingham there. That's probably better. Although that's a double trailer. I'm not convinced on that. Now let's head south. Let's head south and hit Portland. Don't know much about Portland. There's anybody out there that lives in Portland that's watching this video? Let me know what's there. Apart from the Portland Timbers, I'm out. Really out. Very, very beautiful game, this. Love playing this game. Now, we just started where we started earlier. Chances of that. 2 games in a row. That's also a lot of trailers. So you'll see that there's not a crazy amount of differentiation in the game, but once we get into things and I start recording more, then I'm quite down for having a look at more mods. More mods means more different trailers, different trucks, different modifications for the game in general, and potentially leading to just a all-round better gameplay. If there are any mods that any of you lot know of that are particularly good, let me know. Maybe even oh, actually, I don't know if you. I assume you can. I assume you can link it in the comments. But if not, just let me know where to find it and what it's called. So yeah, we were at the same one because here's this level crossing with this turn. Now, in America, you can turn on right, unless it says otherwise. So let's see if that's a thing when it's clear. Well, I've had no fine, so I'm guessing I've just done it right. I'm never sure on that one. Never ever sure. On the road again. Now we get on the road again. It's a beautiful day. Whoa. And now this is the thing you'll find with America, that there seems to be a lot of straight roads. There's a lot of empty roads as well. I'm not entirely sure how much more I can increase the traffic on settings. I'm assuming there's mods out there for traffic so that you can make it better. Oh, and this is the other thing you don't get in Euro Truck Simulator. You've got the way station, the way stations to pull into. Of course, there's not really a lot to them. It's like a sort of stop and go penalty in Formula One. You pull up to it, you stop, you press enter. You never get a fine. So they can't do anything else for you. You just stop, go, and it's more of an inconvenience than anything. It's not really something that adds a lot to the game for me. I would much rather see a sort of like actual way that you could carry maybe something you shouldn't be carrying, or maybe carrying overweight goods and you run a risk, and if you get pulled over and then you get told to stop at the way stations, then you incur a fine if you can't, if you are over the limit, or like I said, you're carrying something you shouldn't be. I just feel like it adds more to the game, but I do like it. I do. It's just something about it. I left the indicator on. Who's that guy? Chad. I'm gonna guess Chad. Never a Chad too far away. Ooh, I am speeding. 60 miles an hour. There we are. Bringing it back down. Hitting the cruise control. On we go. And I am not in between the lines because what you lot cannot see is I'm currently having a drink. Ah! Sorry! Just realised I broke at the... We call it a junction here. I don't know what they call it in America. Is it an intersection? But I broke there and my cruise control turned off. So if I hadn't realised, we would have been going down to 0 and stopping right on the freeway, which I'm gonna guess isn't advisable. Just a guess. Aberdeen. That's in Scotland. I'm lost. Where am I? Hello, fellow driver. How are you? Can see you in my mirror. Like a velociraptor stalking its prey. The thing I like about American Truck Simulator is that, like I said, the traffic's not crazy, and we're probably in a place where the traffic isn't crazy on a regular basis, but it feels lived in. The AI is there, and you don't feel like you're on your own, despite it being a single-player game. Now, there is a thing in this game. Once you get enough money and you buy the trucks that you want, you can start hiring other people for the company. This is other people, AI, not real people. But they lack a lot in that. I'd love to see them add some sort of convoy system. Maybe they will, maybe they won't. Their Euro Truck Simulator game has been going for years, and they still add things even, well, I believe even now. Maybe they're focusing a bit more on American Truck Simulator recently. But I'd love to see it so you have... Why is my indicator still on? I do apologise. Where was I? I'd like to have a convoy system with your other drivers. So with your other drivers, you can take a job which will require 2 trucks, maybe 3 trucks, and so that you've got to stick with your drivers. Should you crash? Should they crash? Should you crash into them? Should you cause a collision? You lose money, and that's the risk I would have for the convoy. But by doing a convoy, you should be getting like 2.5 times the amount of what you would do normally if you do a 2-man convoy. So you get your 2 times because there's 2 trucks, and then you get another half again. So it's worth your money. But otherwise, I love this game. So addictive. You just get to drive and drive and drive. To the outside players, it probably doesn't sound that appealing, but I can guarantee if you download the game, play it, you'll love it. Get the sound full on. Get yourself a nice little setup. I've not played this game on multiple screens, but I've heard that it's very good on multiple screens. And this game even supports the headsets, where I can't remember the name of them off the top of my head, but if you turn your head slightly to the left, or so if I turn my head slightly to the left, I could look to my left. If I turn my head to the right in real life, I'd look to the right. It's just little things they got. Right, be careful coming over this hill. Coming back on. So now I'm being quite cautious and sensible whilst I'm recording this. Quite often you'd see me coming through here and going round, coming and cutting off people. First person that we come across in my mirror, straight out into the left lane to take them out. Incur the penalties. Fun, you can play the game however you like. Take it as a simulator, take it as a little muckabout. There's plenty to see. There's always something new that you don't spot. Like that town over there. It's just glorious. What's going on up here? Roadworks, north closed. So, what? What? It's telling me to go off here. I'm assuming that's not for me then. The other thing apart of this game is that you can add how often a random event appears. So that could be a big accident on the freeway. That could just be a broken car on the side of the road. But again, all adds to the atmosphere of feeling lived in. And many years ago, when I used to play a lot of Euro Truck Simulator, I also used to subscribe to Squirrel, who is that man there, up in this top right-hand corner, who's actually my profile picture, who actually plays on YouTube and Twitch. But years ago, we had Euro Truck Simulator on his streams. He still plays it now, actually. And the amount of truck drivers you'd have come into the streams, playing the game, after they've just been at work, driving, I think it speaks a lot about this game, that it must be that good. That a truck driver comes in, plays the game, after a long, hard day's work, doing the exact same thing. It's the love of it. I am speeding, but I want to talk to Gary. Hi, Gary. We're going to do that again, Gary. Bye, Gary. See you later. Gary! Ah! Break! 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 Sorry, what? Oh. Yes, forgetting about the turning right on red rule in America. It's going to take a while to get used to. For us British, that's the strangest thing. I just don't understand it. It's like, as a government, you say, ha, this junction is dangerous enough that it needs red lights. But I tell you what, we'll trust you to pull out in front of other cars. Or to not pull out in front of other cars, should I say. Just seems an accident waiting to happen, I suppose. Steady, go! I smell bacon! Whoa. Right, I've got a left turn up here, so I believe I'm going to have to get in the left-hand lane. We're ready for the left turn. It's a green light for me. I'm hoping it's not for them too. Wow, that was a wide turn. This the thing is. What? What? They were not flashing when I came through there. Now my ass is sticking out. Gonna have to watch that back later and see on the recordings if those were flashing, because they were not when I went through, I'm sure. But boss, it's a train. Wow. Wow. Go slower, why don't you? Yep, no problem. Yep. Yeah, we're only waiting to get to the destination, which is right there. Buttholes. Now, gotta wait until it rights up on this game, because there's an invisible box that spawns and it catches me every few times or so. I try to go too early, butthole, and end up crashing straight into it. Ooh. Now, I like these because this isn't in Euro Truck Simulator, but these little automated gates, I like it. They're not in, I'll say they're not in Euro Truck, but I like it. That man has paper. That man can print your paper. That button. Where do you need it? Oh, am I sticking it next to the... Oh, we're sticking it in between the printer and the paper one. Oh, he's got a truck. Oh, so his nose is going to be sticking out massively. Thanks for that, game. That's a bit snug. I think. Not really got... Oh. Yeah, I definitely hit you. Sorry. Sorry. Right. What? What? I feel like I'm going to have to reverse it from the other side. Thank you. Open your gate. Can't really do anything until you open that gate. Thank you. Right, let's go spin this around. Turn this truck around. Parking up in Portland. If anybody recognizes the song, let me know. Let me know the reference. Ah, you bugger! Dude, I didn't even see them. Not gonna lie. It's gonna be a fun time with me. This video. La 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 la. Let's go over here instead. And we're gonna swing, baby, swing! Train! 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 I'm on the curb. Hit it. Never mind, not my curb. I don't have to pay for it. La 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 la. What am I doing? I've done it again. Let's go out of this game. Yo. Thank you. Do not shut it, Clive. Yeah. Oh. Pull forward. He's going to shut it, isn't he? Oh no. Right. Have to do this one in third person to begin with because there is nowhere I'm going to be able to see around that corner and avoid hitting Clive's old love shack there. Oh, look at that. Oh. Oh. Don't know about you, but that looked nice. You can shut it now, Clive. Mind the tree. Just doing some landscape gardening. What? Now I've just lost my trap. Where is it? Now this is going to have to be the most rammed in thing. Excuse me, sir. I'm going to hit your PayPal. No, I'm actually going to hit your paper. Probably should have taken this from a wider angle. Crash vehicle event. What? That wasn't words. Crash vehicle events. Yeah, we're just going to ram it in. I've given up. Well, I blame Clive. In fact, we still blame Clive. Reverse! Oh. Oh. Reverse. Reverse. We're in. We're in. Yeah, that's it. You straighten up. Good luck. Derek. Stephanie parked. Shh. Shh. You saw nothing, see? Excellent. Excellent parking. Even Clive thought so. With his love shack. Baby love shack. Gonna add on to long distance, I think. You know, my first one. Because I know you'll love to join me on that journey. Emails. One from the bank. One about Peterbits. Won't take a loan yet because once we get a little bit further into the game, I think maybe when we do one or two more, it will give us a chance to loan $500,000, I believe. Right. What have we got from Oh, it wasn't even Vancouver. It wasn't even Portland we were going to. It was Vancouver. I got that completely wrong. I do apologise. Back off the keyboard warriors that are telling me otherwise. That it was. It's not Portland. It's Vancouver. Yeah, all right. I've seen it now. I've seen it. I ballsed it up. Pendleton. Nah, none of that interests me. That's really boring. But we will go to Portland. We're going to start in Portland. We're going to go around the bend. Bend. Haha. Let's do myself back. And Yakima. He's a big boy, isn't he? Whoa! He's got that booty. Ooh. Portland to Port Angeles. Back up. Ooh. I know what we can do. Let's go to Vancouver. And let's take... I don't know which one it was. There was one that I paid from, and I don't know which one it was. Never mind. I won't. Let's go back to Seattle. That's the joy of this. We can keep going back to Seattle, coming back in. Shall we take scrap cars to Port Angeles? Yeah, well, we'll be reversing if that's a double trailer, which is going to be. Got a feeling that truck is not going to be working. I think that's what my truck would have ended up like if I'd carried on reversing before. Couldn't get it in there. We're not. We are! 3 times in a row, baby! Back here. Oh. Oh. Oh, those cars are squished. Now we're squished. Definitely on the wrong side. Just realised there's a train track there. I'm assuming no trains will run through there. You know I love trains. Anybody getting out? Anybody else getting a sense of deja vu? Like we've been here before? Mr. Patrick Jr. Truck Center. Oh, there's the game's version of Walmart. Well thought out. Classic old Walbert. No train, no train, no train, no train, no train, no train, no train. Let me through, don't make me stop, don't make me stop. Very much. Now, we learnt last time that I can turn right on red. Oh, what? What? Somebody needs to explain that to me. How it works. Have I got to come to a complete stop for me to then be able to go through? How does it work in America? I know you can turn right on red on some junctions or some intersections, but I don't know which ones. Because presumably there must be some that it's okay to do it on. But I've just had a red light violet. I'm so confused. SeaTac Airport. SeaTac. It's like the worst version of attack. Yeah. You have a new mayor. Okay. Bellevue. They played Speedway in the UK. Hello? Hello? Sexy Subaru? A Scooby-Doo! It's a Scooby-Doo Subaru! Oh, for goodness sake! You're starting to see what I mean? They add nothing to the game, except from a hindrance. I do like this Kenworth though. He's a bit of a sexy bit of tackle it is. So yeah, thank you for your cooperation. Have a safe journey. Why, thank you. Ah, I thought I said the Money King. The Monkey King. It's like Netflix's new version of the Tiger King. But with monkeys. Of course. My truck is not red. It is red. Like proper red. Alien spaceship. See? This game has a lot in it. More than you think. It's got alien spaceships. New Netflix series. Stupid trains. That sign back there was a bend. We weren't going there earlier. Marvin's Road. Obey speed limit. Don't drink and drive. Pulling out because I did this last time. Thank you. Thank you. In Kenworth. State capital, city centers. Part of Olympia. That's one thing about Washington. It's got a lot of trees. That was it. There wasn't anything else to that. It's just, it has a lot of trees. Aberdeen. We're off to Aberdeen. Important. Oh, coming off here. Anybody there? I hope not, because I'm coming across. Okay. Pulling off the freeway. Slowing it down. Slow it down. Don't want to go doing any crashes now. I feel like 50 miles an hour is still a bit quick to come off the freeway. Now, that's the thing I've not found with this game, because the trucks are so heavy in comparison to what they are in Euro Truck. You don't tend to roll it as much. On Euro Truck, you can go around a corner 30 miles an hour, 40 miles an hour, and you're just going to flip it. And that's the end of your journey. And you've got to, I think you've got to recover, and it costs you 12 grand to recover. Why is that? No, it doesn't, sorry. It costs you 12 grand to cancel the job. But then it's going to cost you silly money to repair your truck if it's your truck. It's not too bad, it's a quick job. Right. John, move out the way. I want to go across. Your gallon of suspicious goods. A gallon of what? John! A gallon of what? A gallon of trees. Now the thing you might see in this game is that every time the train's truck, the camera angle will change a lot. So I would say on this Kenworth I may be a little bit too far forward, but that's alright. Once we get an actual truck, I can put a good setting on and we can stick with that setting and we won't need to worry. I'm potentially a little bit too high as well, I'd say, for my liking. There's a car that goes down there. Oh, coming across. In the road, I am speeding like a good one. Who'd have thought this truck getting 66 miles an hour? Practically a race car. I'm on cruise control, but I am on cruise control over the speed limit, so probably not advisable. There we are. Cruising and not losing any money because I get fun. Ooh! Water on boats. Bus. Ah, that sign said do not pass. Why? Surely I've got to pass as a road. UPS, delivering your parcels, delivering your parcels. No, no, no. Excuse the innuendo, but that's a lot of pipe. coming to get you, cars. I'm coming to get you. Oh, they're going to pull away now. 55 miles an hour. It takes too long for me to get up to. My big old Kenworth. My big old load. I've noticed in America there's a lot of signs with numbers on. It's a lot more than there is in Europe. Well, not necessarily Europe, but certainly England. Because you have the name of all your roads on. Whereas only our main roads are numbered. And even then, most of them have a different name, the A roads, the B roads. It's going to be the M5, the motorways, the M5, for example, the M5 that is a letter and a number. Miles to go to wherever we're going. Can't remember where we're going. Doesn't say on the water tower. So far, so good on this journey. I know I've said that, and I'm probably going to crash. Although we had a few issues down in Vancouver, not in Portland. We had a few issues in Vancouver that we couldn't park. Oh look! Just realised it's a Scooby-Doo. Following a Subaru. Sorry, track. I'm on your side of the road. Nearly hit me. Nearly hit me. Although technically, if I'm on his side of the road, I suppose that's me hitting him. Port Angeles. Oh, can I get the jump on the truck? Should I be doing this? Because I'm... Oh no, the road goes that way. To the deal. Past Cheeky Walbert, which is Walmart. Which in that mirror. Show me the green light. Cause I'm ready to go. Break. Uh-oh, you've been naughty. You have gone across the line. With that, we are going to get up your butthole. Big old drop. Three more miles. Another green light. Loving this. Loving. Watching that corner in my mirror. Making sure I'm not clipping anything with the truck. Or the trailer, should I say. It's fine. Nobody else come up the inside of me. God. Ah! Bro, I'm sorry. Bro. What? Yep. Yeah? What? Where are you going? Okay, that was definitely a red light. I definitely didn't put it pushing through the line. He just wanted to get away from me as quick as possible. And realistically, can't let him I've just remembered, I've been looking at this truck in the mirror thinking, cool, that looks long. It would be if it's a double trailer. Man has toilets. Now, assume this is a one-way road? I'll take the risk. It was a one-way road, but there's a stop sign. Now I know you have to stop here. Don't kill me. Ah! There's a truck, I didn't see him. Come on, trailer. Come on. Thank you. See, West 101. What's that? America's finest. What are you talking about? My driving. What was that place? Nope, that's a garage for repairing when I break my truck and then inevitably wreck this part. Ooh, this is a bit different. This is the difference I like between American truck and Euro truck. The drop-offs are a lot different, so you don't get any drop-offs. Well, a few drop-offs that are like this, but certainly not the ones that were in the base game right when it was released. So I do like this, do like it a lot. Okay. Where am I going? Down there? Ah. Around here. Ah, what? Hang on then. Hang on then. Let's go. Big old turn. Because otherwise the trailer is going to hit the inside. It's going to be bad enough to have to park this thing up. Where should I place it so he doesn't even give the option of I can do anything? Ah, okay. Oh, for God's sake. It makes me come far over to the right to get the thing. Then you've got to get all the way over to the left to park it up. Well, that's alright. That should be in beautifully. Oh, it was in. Have I come too far forward? Yeah. Whoop whoop. Right, guys. I'm going to unhook up. Hope you enjoyed that. That was the episode 1 of American Truck Simulator. Let me know how it got on in the comments. Let me know if you want to see more. Let me know if there's something you want to see. What else you want to see from me play in American Truck Simulator? Like how would you like me to do? Would you like me to see? Would you like to see me being a bit more erratic, or would you rather I play this game to the T like an actual simulator? Let me know. All right. Cheers, then, guys. Bye bye. Summer.